everyone, my name is Tony. Now I'm 11 years old. I'm currently studying at Chúc Primary School at Town City in Ninh Province. And today I will have a test at Alibabaschool. This is my teacher Jen. Hi.
Hi Tony, how are you today?
Today I'm really fine to take this test.
How was your day?
It is too good.
Okay, tell me something new.
Okay, so in the morning I have my favorite food, and in the afternoon I played a round of badminton with my friend, and I played so good.
Okay, alright. Are you ready for the test?
Yeah,
All
that's
of
good.
us.
Okay.
Let's talk about shopping. Which is better, going to shop or shopping online?
To me, I think shopping online is better because, like this day, the COVID-19 are outside and the pandemic is still there. So shopping online is the best way to buy things without going outside.
Okay. So, where do you usually go shopping?
I don't usually go shopping outside. I usually go shopping online, but if I need to go into shops, I will choose Winmart, a really big, kind of small department store near my house.
Okay. So in that case, which is your favorite shop?
My favorite shop, it is the Winmart too, because there are lots of things there, and I can choose everything I want there. So I really like it.
Okay. So do you think people spend too much time looking at things they would like to buy online?
I think they spend not too much, but they spend all the time to the last shopping. And the last shopping, when they see the things they would like to buy outside of the class, they just look every time and
You mean window shopping?
yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
Do you think it is important to buy good quality products which are more expensive rather than buying cheaper items?
To me, I think it is not important to buy good quality products because some of the cheaper items are really good and some of them are not too good. But if we buy them expensive, sometimes it could be a scam and we will lose all our money.
Okay. So let's go to sports.
Okay.
Can you tell me about this picture?
Okay, this picture I see there is a family that is trying to play basketball. The boy is like a 4 to 5 year old boy,
Yes.
years old boy, and he is holding a ball, and he will hold the ball not to let the others people in his family to get the ball, and that's what I see.
Okay. Do you play any sports?
I'm really fond of playing badminton. I'm really fond of playing badminton and football.
Okay. So how important is it to do sports?
Sports will help us to have a good health and strong bones. And the most important thing I think is it will improve our height.
Okay. Do you prefer team sports or individual sports?
I prefer team sports to individual sports because when we do team sports, we will have teammates to exchange our ideas. But if we do individual sports, it will not too fun, and we will just think other people is the opponent.
Okay. Which new sports or activity would you like to try?
I like to try basketball, and sometimes I would like to try volleyball too, because when I come next year I will come to the second grade, the secondary school. At that school I have to play basketball and volleyball, so I will try to do the sport.
Why do you think people like to take part in sports competitions?
I think people would like to take part in sports competition because of these two reasons. Firstly, I think they would love to have more friends and more people to talk and communicate with. And second, if they win a match or win the final, they will have a prize like a medal or a Champions Cup. It will be really fun to have it. So that's all the reason.
Do you think it is important to be competitive? Why or why not?
I think it is not important to be competitive. Like if we are playing a badminton round and we are just playing with a friend, we don't think it is competitive. We just think it is a friendly match. If we think it is competitive, it will lead to the way that we will unfriend.
Okay. So tell me, do you think people in your country they love sports?
I think people in my country really love sports, especially they love football really much. I see all the fans and all my classmates likes football, so I know that.
Okay. Let's talk about friendship.
Okay.
How important are friends to you?
Friends are the things that I could never let it disappear because when I have no friends, I will feel alone and I don't have any friends so that I cannot share or play anything with them.
What makes a good friend in your opinion?
A good friend is a friend who is really sociable and really care about others. So
Really caring about others.
yeah, really caring about others, especially like their best friend or evenly every people they would love to caring or just do it.
Would you prefer to have one good friend or many friends?
I prefer to have many friends then. If I have one good friend, if I play with him too much, I can lead the way to be exhausted and don't want to play with him anymore and will be unfriend him. But when on the other hand, if we have many friends, we could play with them. If we don't want to play with others, these people, we can play with that people. That friend or this friend, I really love having many friends.
Okay, to follow you up. What if none of those friends that you mentioned doesn't care about you, don't care about you anymore?
I would prefer to make more friends so that if we make more friends, we could, they will not, they always believe us and we will have more friends to play and that's it.
So in your opinion, many friends are better than having a one good friend, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think you are good friends to others?
100%. I mean that if some of my friends, best friend, said that I am a really good friend to them, but some of the people that don't hate me said I'm the enemy. I don't want to play with you. Go away. Just sometimes, evenly my classmates said that.
Okay. What are the disadvantages and advantages of having online friends?
Firstly, talking about the advantages. Having online friends will have a percentage of making new friends and have a percentage
Okay.
to having new friends and making more friends easily. And easily we can play with them 24 hours in a day and more of that. Evenly, if these people offline, we can find others. And the disadvantages about having online friends, it is if we are sad or happy, we can't tell them our feelings, like watching our face, and that's it.
So, what do you prefer? Having many online friends or having a one good friend?
It is hard choice and an interesting question, but to me, I like to have both. But if I have to choose one, I will prefer having many friends offline.
Okay. Let's talk about weather.
Okay.
How the weather affect? How does the weather affect people's lives in your country?
These days, the weather becoming really bad.
Weather
Is becoming really bad in my country, especially like the last year. The central has a lot of flood, and all the house was being destroyed so much, and that's it.
But how did it affect the people's lives?
It affects that when it is rainy, people will the flowers and evenly the wheat will grow up easily and faster. But if it's sunny, the fields will become dry and the weeds will become dead.
Okay. So what does that have to do with the lives of people?
It affects too much. It's doing too much damage to the fields and evenly houses.
Okay. What kind of weather do you like or dislike?
I I like I like all the weather, but I especially love the sunny weather, especially hot day. When it is too hot, I can go for a swim or having a chance or an opportunity to go to the beach. And about the dislike, I don't hate any weather, but if I had to choose, I think I would choose the windy because like today it is really windy and the rains fall really hard. So this day I really hate, and that's it.
How do you or your family check the weather forecast?
When we talk about check the weather forecast, we will look up for the remote. We will open our TV and watch the news that always show the weather forecast, and that's how my family and I check the weather forecast.
Would you prefer to live in a place that has the same weather all year or a place that has four seasons?
To me, I really like a place that has four seasons. First, about the place that have the same weather. If it is too hot, the weather can be dry and I have to live at other places. But if it's rainy, the flood will rise up and I have to move to other place too. But about the place that have four seasons, I will have the chances of getting many things to do, like doing like in the hot day, like in the summer, I can go for a swim or attend festival. In the spring, I can go for the lucky money, or if it is autumn, I can stay at home and do many things and going to school and meet another friend and others friend too. And about the winter, I can stay at home and drink a hot chocolate drink.
Okay. Do you think it is important to buy?
Oh.
Okay. Alright, thank you.
Okay, this is the end of the test. Thanks, bye.